I can't wait to see short hat dude in a giant robot because he's insecure about his height. Let's be. He likes to be tall, okay? Leave him alone. I've got to beat the shit out of him in order to knock some sense into him. That's all I can figure out. I assume that's what we're doing anyway. Hi, Candice.
Candice, we're here.
I like Candice. She's alright.
Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Cool. Why are you outside?
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them.
Please, wait a moment. Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
No.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
You've been playing this fucking game, got no chance. We got no chance.
What do you think?
I'll try not to. See, that's just a loophole, because I could still do it.
Okay.
That's it? Alright. That's the end of the act. Hope you're ready to wait for another month for the next part. Village, she's held. Why is she down here?
Join the Aramites.
I'm alright. Thank you, though. I'm here! Can't wait to see everyone who definitely gets along again. It's a fun array of characters. Let's go.
Everyone's here so early. But why isn't anybody talking?
Because no one likes each other.
We already discussed things a bit.
Oh.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
No.
Very well.
I don't even know what- I can't even remember what this meeting's for. What are we discussing? What have we decided? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been too long.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
Do I get to hear the plan, or do I just have to guess?
It's worth a try.
Alright.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You know, you can see why you have a lot of friends.
You're making Paimon nervous.
I'm not. I'm ready. Kind of. I don't know. I'm excited. Why is this... Oh.
You're finally done.
Oh, everyone's going their separate ways. Hey, where am I? What of me? What am I doing? Hold on.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care.
Bye.
Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
Not that you get to know as a player what it was about, because why would we do that? Why would we tell you things when you can just guess?
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
I mean, he's smiling, so we may come move on the next, Janarba day. Maybe.
Everyone's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
What's a Janarba day? Should I know? It's been too long. I don't mind the fact that they, like, you know, take time to make things, because, you know, to have quality, you can't rush out production of this shit. The only problem is with so much time in between the main quests, I forget what happens. I would love if there was a recap every time, but honestly it'd be probably kind of helpful, but I remember most of it, just probably not the nitty little details that's going to be brought up when I'm going to be there like, oh, did we discuss this? I don't remember.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
I wouldn't.
Candice gave us a compliment.
Simp.
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Sorry.
Candice, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
Why won't she be coming with us? Surely the more... Oh, I was gonna say, the more people we have on board, the more likely this is going to go well. But remember, she needs to, I guess, protect this place or something. Alright, fair enough.
I'm very glad to hear that.
Bye, Mom.
I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing.
If you say so.
Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
She's such a mom.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice.
I mean, I didn't promise.
Good luck. With everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Praying for your demise. And it's like, oh. I can't wait to see Small Hat Dude again. It's gonna be great. Short Hat Dude's great. Oh, we gotta go see Al Haytham. Do I know the plan? No. Is the game gonna tell me? Probably not. And they're gonna be there like, are you ready to do the plan? You know the plan we discussed back inside when we went for fucking talking for a long time and we all agreed on it? You know that plan. Oh, that plan! No. I remember that, dude.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hate them.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Sure.
Yeah. Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
That includes you, although you're not gonna take that.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating.
To not be careful. What?
Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it.
Listen, bro, I haven't seen any of the trailers for what's coming on because I like to experience these things like completely unaware because I don't like any spoilers or any like hints. It's like, no, I'll know what happens. But I got a feeling that we're not going to be that careful. Especially when we have to beat the shit out of the giant robot. It doesn't seem like a thing you can be careful about, but alright.
I hope this is clear to you.
I understand and accept, but also, fuck you.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Of all characters, do you think that's the guy that gave a cheer?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
I don't...
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation.
God, he's just a character you really want to slap around the face. Just once.
We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
I don't care.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Does anyone really... Sure.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight.
Your strategic insight isn't even that good. No offense.
Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
Like being surrounded by other scholars who are fucking up to shitty plots and are assholes.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
A scholar is not a species.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
That was funny.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh my gosh. Are we talking for a reason? Or are you just speaking out your ass for fun?
That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
I'm gonna pretend that I do. Because I'm just gonna assume it's just that and I don't need to know anything else.
You have a good memory.
No. I have just proven that I do not.
Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane.
I remember
but
that.
This fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this.
I do remember that. Yeah. Do we still have that knowledge capsule? That really forbidden
I
one?
think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge.
Have we not already established this? I thought this was fairly obvious.
But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction.
Okay.
The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
Maybe.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that...
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
I remember this.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This huge!
I gotta tell her this as soon as possible. Yeah, they yeah, the problem with that is isn't she kind of locked up somewhere and she can't get out?
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
Yeah, I remember that shit. That's dramatic as hell.
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
That right.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
We've done prep work?
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Oh! Why? Okay. I remember this is the place where we chill, because we kind of helped out that dude with the... Why? Why? Climb! Oh, fucking... What the hell's going on? Climb! There we go. Oh!
Oh, you made it.
Oh! Hello.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Oh?
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
Yeah.
How's the work going?
Good.
Ah, yes. We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
What the fuck is that? Should I know what that is? Yeah, probably.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
Look how unconcerned I look. Like I'm having a good time.
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
What did I just say?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
I'm sure it'll be fine. And if not, we'll just pass out again.
That's an interesting response.
How'd I miss that treasure chest?
Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with,
We need...
Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Huh? Why the what? I don't have
Do
any
you
knowledge.
believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
When I lack in faith, I make... I mean, sure, because that's how the game goes, so yes?
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this.
If you say so.
Now, please get ready and put on this device.
I don't know. It doesn't look friendly. Kind of cool, but doesn't look friendly.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Interesting.
Yes.
What? Okay.
Paimon is still really worried.
Does it take away from me? Because that's a problem.
I understand. But trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say.
You're not the one who has to wear the fucking helmet.
Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Is there a purpose to this? Is there a point? Why do we need... Who cares? Can we not just get on with the fucking mission? I want to fight the giant robot.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
I can't.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay.
As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape.
I didn't like the sounds.
Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
I don't need that last part.
Now, open your eyes.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Here,
What's this?
read it out loud.
Stirring words. Don't quite understand the purpose of this recording.
It's done.
I'm just following along with this for the sake of the plan, so even he doesn't know what the fuck we're doing this for. Great.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
Nah.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
Should be. Great.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
I'm sure there's a purpose, and it'll be really important later down the line, despite the fact at this moment in time it seems like this is a waste of fucking time, and I do not see the point.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you. Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha.
Like a main character or like an NPC?
You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth.
Don't suppose we're using my determination? What is this? Undertale? Of that capsule and putting it into the Akasha to spread throughout everyone else's Akasha, so then they feel something? Maybe?
Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born. And this device has always supported you during times of need.
Are we gonna break it? I hope we break it. I told you as soon as we arrived in Sumeria that this fucking ear thing, it can never be right. There's always gonna be a downside and mind control and shit. I knew it. So it's to support them once we destroy the Akasha, or if the Akasha gets affected or something.
After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
Pretty hopeless.
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders.
Hopeless.
And that's why rules are so important.
Determination.
In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
To exploit the rules.
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Hal Faithum, I love you, but like, is there a point to this conversation? Is there a point to what we're doing right now? Can we just get on with the fucking thing?
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
I don't know.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat.
Oh, finally, because I have no idea what the fuck that was put for and what was the purpose of, and you kind of went into a rant into an area I know nothing about.
I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Which is...
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Uh-oh. But also, yeah. Meet up with Sina. Okay, will do. Are you talking to that mercenary guy again?
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
Look at the glowy yellows.
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Al-Haytham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
I thought, did we not agree in the meeting? I don't know, I wasn't there for it, technically, because I didn't get to hear it, so I don't know what he's on about.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
Oh no, he's kind of stubborn. I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions.
Oh my god, you and Al-Haytham, Jesus, you guys just need to go in a room or something or talk. Nah, they just end up fucking fighting.
Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Nah, what's he done now?
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know.
Oh good, because I'm just standing here and I have no idea what you guys are on about.
Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Rebot guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
Could just sneak in from different sides. Like split up. I don't fucking know.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done.
Yeah, problem with sentences like that is, what are the repercussions of a job done, you know? Technically, we could, like, blow up the entire city, and that would probably be a plan. But you know what? That would also have a lot of casualties. But it would get the job done, but a lot of people would die. Maybe it wouldn't get the job done. I don't know. I don't really know what our plan is, but it might.
He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly.
Depends. What am I doing?
I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove.
Will they not just get roughed up a little bit?
I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
I'm just standing here.
Now you're making this hard for me.
I'm not helping.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I can help. I know what I'm doing. See, game... do I, though? Do I know what I'm doing? I'm not so confident I do. I just press the buttons and do what the game tells me to do. Alright.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important.
Oh god, is he gonna die? He's an NPC. NPCs are never safe. Hell, main characters might not be safe if we're not careful, but like NPCs are definitely not safe. So, oh god, he's gonna die. Someone's gonna die. It's probably gonna be him, considering he's one of the more knowable NPCs. I suppose that's the right word.
We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So
Viva la revolution!
Lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Really is Undertale.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse.
Oh, fucking all that.
But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety.
Mom said not to be reckless, and if you do so, I'm going to tell on you. I'm going to tell Mom about it.
Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the 3.2 Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
It shouldn't have been animosity in the first fucking place, but ew.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
Woo!
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
Okay. Is it bad? I still don't know what exactly the plan is. I'll just follow the piss line. Hello, guards! Of which I highly respect.
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
I'm also here. Hi.
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
It's like, shh, sneaky.
Of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
Shit, we probably don't want that.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the academia.
As many as Ain al-Ahmar. This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible.
Oh, we did want this, okay.
And treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
How many are we
Got it.
getting?
Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
So commanding when you're working. You actually are very serious when you're working.
Because this is work.
No shit, it's not fun. Much more friendly to us. Having a secret fucking operation plan where shit could go wrong and we have to do this in order to do so. It's because it's not fun because things could go wrong. Things could go wrong. It's partly fun because we're doing something, but like, this is work. This is not play.
Because I trust you.
Alright, that's one sentence answers today.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff.
Better not, you need to float to fly, I assume.
Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra?
I did wonder about that, like, because that's a thing that happened, so, like, don't they know that he's not the thing anymore, and like, we might get arrested?
Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
Depends on who the superior is.
We discussed this, remember?
Did we?
The caravan rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
Oh, great. You know, we discussed this, in the meeting that you were paying attention to, right?
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matras still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the academia's god creation plan.
This is a stupid
If
plan.
something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Oh my god, they're getting along, kind of.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
There's a prediction function?
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh yeah.
But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
I didn't do anything. Like, I haven't fought with the Akasha yet. I kind of want to. But I haven't. Don't look at me. I didn't do anything.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because they're watching. Because it's. I don't know how it works.
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true. But the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person?
My personal information shouldn't be in there. Or if it is, I didn't fucking give it to him.
Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Statistics?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
Yeah, but how?
The academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
Ah, so we gotta be non-logical, I see.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model.
So it's statistics, I knew it.
However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times?
The fuck you trying to say?
Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance?
They can't. So I assume there's mistakes.
Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles.
So technically, it's to thank the power of friendship. That's technically what you're saying, in a much more logical way, but that's That's kind of what you're saying. Oh my god, we're fucking basing this shit on the power of friendship. Is that how we're gonna, like, get through to Short Hat Dude? It's like, don't suppose you want to become mates by any chance? I gotta beat the shit out of you a bit first, but then do you want to become mates? Eh? And then get down for that fucking robot. What are you doing all the way up there?
Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out.
But now I'm here and butting into everyone's business.
But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it.
It's like an AI then, yeah?
Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another.
Fair point.
The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data.
True.
So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
For now, but how long will that last?
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Foreshadowment, perhaps? I don't know. Foreshadowing what? I don't know, it just sounds like a dramatic thing, so it makes me wonder if it's gonna pop up again.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Blast from the past, you gotta go fast.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Maybe.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
I couldn't! I wasn't there! Well, I mean, I was, but the game wouldn't let me hear.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
And if something happens and they do try to arrest him, we'll just beat the shit out of them. Problem solved.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here.
Oh, hello.
I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name is Luxembarbo.
That's a name.
Beep! Construct! Beep!
What was the eyes? Why can your eyes do that?
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Are you flirting with me, sir?
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
Oh, and we're fucking using the dude. Whoops.
There's no need for flattery.
Are you flirting with him now?
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Oh, I hope this goes well.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
Map!
In 2 days, we will engage Ramon's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
The time being 2 days? Do I need to write that down for you?
Yes, sir.
It's like, oh, jeez. Oh god, let's hope this goes to plan. Because none of our plans ever go to plan.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
They're complimenting my hair.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power.
So no more compliments about my hair. Alright.
Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
What is it with this Archon quest and main quest always being 2 days? It's like, this will happen in 2 days. I'll see you in 2 days. What is it with 2 days? 2 days later. Okay. Oh shit, wait, no, that's not 2 days. Give me a second, I'm figuring it out.
It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert! Look, over there! Our helpers have arrived already!
Uh-oh.
Let's hurry over!
Please.
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you!
Who did you think it was? Calm the fuck down.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
Alright, what, I don't have free will just because you're an assistant? I don't think that's how that works.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
Rude. I've been reduced to an assistant.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is.
And definitely not being a trap or a plan.
Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
Oh, and it's a ploy. Oh, poor guy's gonna get fired if this goes to plan.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Mortal Kombat! Sorry.
Halt!
Look at my pointy stick!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
I like these acting from these guys. They're doing really well.
Ramon, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
It's like an acting performance. It's quite good. They're doing well.
I'm not here to talk.
He's acting like he's yourself.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary.
Is this all we need to sneak in? We could have snuck in 5 people, like from different areas of like around the place. We could have done that.
Brothers, for that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood.
Uh-oh.
Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Let's hope everyone lives through this fight. Quote unquote fight. Oh!
What's
Help!
the hurry?
Help! I am defeat. Do I actually have to fight them?
It's over.
Ah!
Ah!
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
Yeah, I regret this.
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
Knowing this is all an act, this makes it really funny.
King Jeshred will curse you, and you will all...
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Was that part of the plan? Did someone get knocked out? Is that a proper punch?
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Thank you for your help.
Understood. You are dismissed.
You help more than you think.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes. Things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
I think it probably was a real one.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
I mean, this gets the mercenaries into the city. What about the rest of us? Are we not trying to get inside? How am I supposed to get in? Am I allowed in? I assume I'm allowed in.
Yeah.
Am I
You're the
wanted?
reason
I
why
can't remember.
everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Ah, Tainari's gonna be part of this as well. I was hoping for that. I was literally about to say, I was like, I wonder if Tainari will be part of this plan, because that'd be funny, because he'll just be fed up with everyone's shit, and I love that.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
Yeah, I like the guy. I didn't realize we're not allowed. Why are we not allowed to tell him that?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari.
Oh?
Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tainari is the best option.
Then why don't we tell him everything? Not enough time?
Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Do you think he'll let me touch his ears?
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all?
I never said that.
Here you come rolling in late.
I don't remember ever saying
In
that.
the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
7 drinks.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
Alcoholic drinks?
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care
I was
of.
busy. I couldn't rush along an operation.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor.
Oh, I
We
hate
need
that
to
guy.
make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah, where is he? Like, we saw him once, like, a cutscene, but I haven't seen him since. I don't know if he's hanging around in the city, whether he's gone off somewhere, whether he's going to be with Short Hat Dude, I don't know.
Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough.
Why is the
If
music
the
so
Doctor were to
loud?
crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
I definitely don't like the guy.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis Di and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the academia's trust.
Yeah, because he doesn't really give a shit, and they try and win him over, and he's just there like, nah.
So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan.
I doubt it would take much convincing.
The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
I don't need a fucking bodyguard. But I'll happily have your company.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
No thanks, I'll go by myself.
How much more do you want? I was not sure we can afford it.
I gotta keep them or ready to, when I get characters to level them up. It's expensive to do that.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
That's too expensive.
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
What is going on? Why am I getting complimented? Why are there so many compliments? Is everyone flirting with us? Is that what's happening? Alright.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
Please stop.
There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment
What
for
do you
our
think we're
future
gonna
victory.
do? Like, it's just like, we don't need to fight anyone or worry about anything. We'll just smile at people and everything will be solved. So I don't think that's gonna work.
Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis Di.
There he is! Hi, Big Ears!
He's over there. Let's go say hi.
Where Big Ears?
Tainari!
Hello!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right, then follow me.
His little expression there on the left. Alright, that's adorable. I'm serious. Oh god, is someone watching us? Okay, good. Just a transition.
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me?
Can I touch your ears? Sorry.
The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
You gotta be more specific than the first part. He's that strange looking Fatui Harbinger with a mask. I think most of the Harbingers have some form of face covering. You're gonna have to be more specific. Blue hair. Oh! That narrows it down.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Pardis Di just a little while ago.
Did you say hi?
He left already?
Probably a good thing he didn't see us, to be fair, while we're here.
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Oh, shit.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met. but your answer is very important to us.
We've met before. I can ask the question if you prefer.
For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Why can't we share more? I don't understand. Are we just trying to not get more people involved in this? Because it's I don't know. This seems like weird to omit information from someone who is clearly trustworthy, but ayo.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Oh, I just did.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Hey, I'm also here. I also...
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me.
I was gonna say, exactly, like, you know us. We've worked here before. Would I be an arsehole to you? No.
You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point.
Oh, finally, straight to the point, straightforward captain. Alright, this is why you're the best.
The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Oh. Oh, I forgot about her. With the whole
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
God, I didn't have a conversation with the dude. I'd just be too tempted to punch him in the face. Oh, there he is. Yeah, exactly.
So you mean... you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more.
I'd rather fucking jump off a cliff.
I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Paradis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
How's that any of your fucking business?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
Oh god, she'll fucking never come back.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh. I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
'Cause you're a wanker.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment.
How do you see? Like, where are your eyes?
I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation.
Diana doesn't take no shit.
Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
You're rude! Fuck you! I mean, for the guy, he doesn't take no shit, and he's very calm with his resource. You could easily just, like, be angry at the dude and say, it's like, no. This is fucking not logical, and you are being rude. Leave!
I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest.
He's also a wanker.
It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity.
That's not good for a doctor.
I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Do you know she's been kidnapped? Oh. Oh, flashback.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn.
How old are you?
I must say, You are not like what I had expected.
How old are you supposed to be?
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return.
How's that how you say that?
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Uh-oh.
It's just as
Bad
the
sentence.
Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness.
Oi, don't you insult him, you fucking wanker. Tagnari's lovely.
And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Oh, that's an eerie sentence as well. Ah, fuck. What the fuck is he gonna do? Bye, wanker! I admire your calmness. I definitely would have swear at the dude.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
No, you think?
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes.
I imagine everyone is nothing but a talking rock in his eyes, and he's just like... God.
He never came off as malicious.
But like, more.
But an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Probably.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
Hey, when the Saria, oh fuck, when the I've forgotten already. Saritsa, when it's Saritsa, whatever. When you get cold, you go answer. Apparently.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
I like this guy.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
Eh?
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day.
No dots.
This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I bet he won't.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing.
Sure you are.
On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs.
Who is his master? Have we met him? Do we know which one that is?
I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the academia from the very beginning.
I doubt that one conversation brought upon all this, but, okay. We've learned a lot more shit since then, so...
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Hopefully.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger.
Which one?
Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Paradis DI?
That way.
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Bye, Tighnari! Before we leave, can we have one pat of the ears for good luck?
According to Tighnari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth.
Okay, but we gotta be sneaky, otherwise he's gonna blatantly see us since we're out in the open.
He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him.
I assume it's someone who's finalizing whatever his plan is exactly.
Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
Okay.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me.
Okay. Depends if there's people
that
around.
Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction.
Oh, there's a CD that I want to...
The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry.
Are you smelling him?
Just as I thought.
What are you seeing? Okay.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went.
A little piggy thing.
To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right.
That makes
Let's
sense.
go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
I mean, how else are they gonna get to Snezhnaya? I assume it's across the ocean, so... Oh! I see Fatui.
Look! Fatui soldiers!
I already called out on that.
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention.
Stop talking so fucking loudly.
The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
She's telling me.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Am I supposed to sneak past them?
Now this is
Oh,
a proper
fucking-
farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan
How am I supposed to
Harbinger.
sneak past that?
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different.
How are they
also,
not
for
seeing
some
me?
reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Oh, there he is. I don't want to get too close.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find... This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Of course he's planning something. Look at him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, has he seen us?
He saw us.
Oh, bollocks. Shit, he's waving. He definitely saw. He doesn't know who we are. It's fine. Wait, well, I mean, he probably does. Just pretend he doesn't. Just, hello. Don't mind me. I was just appreciating the boats. Very pretty. Oh, fuck. Could we have not stayed a little bit more hidden? How could he see us? He doesn't even have eyes.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
Maybe he's waving goodbye. Maybe this is fine.
It's time to say goodbye.
Oh, he is waving goodbye. His I know it's not the same voice actor exactly, but that drawl of a voice, like that bit particular, reminds me, if you ever played the Professor Layton games, Descalay, his voice was a little bit like that. That's who he reminds me of. Except for I like Descalay, I don't like this guy. So fuck his voice.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
Is he going by himself? You can't fucking sail a boat by yourself. You need, like, another person, don't you, to, like, do the other jobs?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
What the fuck? Oh, were they not real? Or did they move out when we weren't looking? You don't go by yourself.
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they vanished.
Are we high again and seeing illusions?
So this was a trap.
Yeah, I assumed that to be the case. There's nobody around us. Oh god, there's no one here but us and him. Oh, that's the most uncomfortable situation. Oh no.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Is he not real either?
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Boat carrying a doctor. Okay, he is real. He's just settled everything already.
Oh no. It
Uh-oh.
might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
Once connected to her autonomous duality. I'm that's the only part I remember. How has that not come up before now? How did we not, like, say this at the start when her name came up again? Like, remember that time where she showed us a vision of the fucking Balladeer's memories and it was really fucking weird how she could just do that? That was funny.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
You kill her. I assume that's where this is going.
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Oh, it's taking a dark turn. Bloody hell, Genshin.
Party's DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
Oh, I'm here to help.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Party's DI for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Don't let him in, but also don't hurt him. Don't you dare. I'll fucking kill you.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself.
The Grand Sage is a prick and so are you.
I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
Bring it. That's like 3 of you. That's nothing.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears.
Maybe you need bigger ears. Huh?
You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Bring it, mustache man.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher.
It's a mushroom in the background.
It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Oh, you pissed him
Then
off.
it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Oh, can I help? I'm here to help.
Are you alright?
I'm helping.
Let's Hypatia! Keep dreaming!
Suck my dick.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it!
Be careful. I don't want to lose anyone.
Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
That doesn't mean they're not about to. She's sleeping? Is she not real? Okay.
Well, how is she?
Alive?
Oh, that's good.
Oh, what the fuck? Hello?
So, you think this is over?
Oh, I knew it'd be you. Hello! I knew as soon as things went eerie, I was like, oh, here we come. How the fuck? Why am I the only one who's not grayed out? What's going on now?
What? The Balladeer is here?
Or more like he's in vision form? I don't think he's here. Not vision is in the fucking... I mean, like, you know... He's not here in physical form. Where are you, short ass?
I've missed that look of abject horror.
You've given me that look every time we meet.
Really? The only time I ever remember feeling around you is annoyance and hilariousness because I keep calling him Short Hat Dude, which I find funny.
But, where is he?
I don't know how he's doing this, but he's not here physically, but he's definitely popping in and out like a little ghost thing. Mirror, a ghost. Oh shit, that can't be good.
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Oh fuck, that's not good! Oh no, what am I thinking about? Did you hear me call you Short Hat Man? You should.
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia.
I mean, technically, yeah, but it was a kind of confusing cutscene mess, so it was hard to keep track of.
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
See, I find that hard to believe.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
You're not helping.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
Why? That curious? Having a conversation with me? You know, you could have just called. I don't think phones exist in. You could have sent a letter.
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Ugh, I can't wait to fucking wipe that fucking little bastard's face.
Hey!
That's not what I meant to say.
What are you doing?
I can't wait to punch you in the face. That's what I mean to say.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details.
I don't think it's gonna go to plan. Or if it does, we're about to ruin it.
Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
I don't know about that. No offense or nothing, I don't think it'll be that hard. Or maybe it will be, I still think we'll succeed.
Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
That's up to her, I'm not her babysitter. I just know that I'm gonna have to fight you in some amount of capacity, depends how the game goes.
Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it.
Okay.
But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
God, I remember when he pissed me off so much. He's such an annoying little gobshite. He is. Like, it's just an annoying little gobshite, aren't you? Goddamn. Just because you got pissed off at the gods and of people in general. I'm not saying that these people's worship of the gods is a, good thing. Like, I agree, some of them are being pretty cunts about it. But you're not much better of a being, so I'm not going to bother speaking out loud, apparently.
Yes. What is it?
How tall are you? 4'9"? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Which is why I'm talking to you like this.
Congratulations.
What do you mean?
It's just weird that this other voice actor, but he never fucking says the line, so it's just there like, I want to talk in voice thing, and you're gonna respond to me, even though I'm not saying this, like, at all. You want to get damn if theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, it's probably gonna hurt. You'll probably no longer remain yourself. You'll become the new greater Lord Ruka Devata for the canon thing. If it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god? Also, is it really that great to become one? You don't even like gods. Why the fuck would you want to become one?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
I don't, care, but I have reservations. And as much as I find the little dude a little irritating shit, I do kind of like him. Not for his actions, or much for his personality, but he just, he's interesting, I suppose. And the academia is a bunch of arseholes, so...
But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you.
I know you're not quite human, but it doesn't matter.
I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine.
He likes to be tall.
Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value.
Yeah, sure.
All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago.
Sure.
Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
I just like quite a few people in the different cities. Not the academia so much. I don't give a shit about them. But like, you know, you wouldn't get it.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination.
I don't like the fact that he can hear what we're thinking. That's creepy. Also, he's short. We already play as quite a short dude, but he's even shorter. The only thing that makes him slightly on par of height is his fucking ginormous hat.
This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth.
At least I don't have a god complex, so... And if I know, why don't you tell me? How about that?
It'll be for your own good.
Feel so
as
knowledgeable.
Well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
Tough shit. Cut her off with just... Should I... If that's truly what you believe, why did you keep your connection with Hypatia, huh? Surely, with the power you've come to possess, you can cut her off with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower.
Technically, I also saw it. Not on purpose, but that's what happened.
All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity.
Whatever you say,
while
shortly.
Her worship shall become my glory.
God, he's such an egotist little shit. He's such a little shit. That's so.
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Truly cherish your follower. You should protect her from harm. Dickwad.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
I mean, the Fatui standing outside the fucking gates. It seems the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious, Mr. Godman? Clearly you have not gained fucking knowledge of considering all these capsules you need to use to do this shit.
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
No, he sent people here to fucking give her a blanket. What do you think? Doesn't that make you mad? Are we trying to fucking egg him on? Are you going to get mine?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
To be fair, I'm just being honest in this case. I am being honest.
The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god.
Really? I thought it was his plan and you're just a puppet to follow along with it, but hey, what do I know?
You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift.
Oh boy!
Just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia.
I don't want a token of your affection, because I don't know what the fuck that's gonna be.
It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
Amazingly, all the times we've spoken with you, you little shit, fucking feeling fucking to be honored to do it is not one of the emotions I associate with it. What
Both
are you
good
up to?
things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
I don't agree that I fucking, you know, all the gods are good. That's not true, but like, you're being a little bit of a gobshite, and also I don't want gifts.
Paimon, here's Thunder!
Oh, really? Thunder?
That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he he sure chatted with you for a while.
He's become milder, but somehow even more deranged. He is slightly... I swear he was a little more of a shit than before. Now he's a little more shit in a different way. Oh, great.
Where is the storm headed?
It's fucking using nurses to change the weather. Ah, little bitch is changing the forecast.
That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Tighnari and Dia still must be fighting.
Why can't one of us stay with fucking... Oh, okay. What about Hypatia? This whole point we came in here was because... Alright, I get it. Thunder, alright. Thunder, lightning. Very, very frightening.
Catch...
Oh, have the Fatui retreated?
Probably because of the lightning.
Hey, what happened to you?
Oh my god, he get hit?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
It's not fun.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive.
Did I piss him off a bit too much?
Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
Oh, great.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant.
That's usually the reaction we see in a balladeer, yeah. It's like, oh, this little fucker is here. Oh, of course he is. Oh, what did I say about not letting him get hurt, game?
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
At least that's inside. Do we need to carry you? Motherfucker, lightning? Really? Ugh, such a petty little bitch. I want to fucking punch him in the face. How dare he hit him with lightning? I will not allow this.